I've watched real estate professionals try everything under the sun over the last few years when it comes to making content, and they're honestly just overwhelming themselves. But there is one simple, repeatable format that you can do that will be evergreen. It doesn't disappear in 24 hours like most of these hyper edited Instagram videos or TikTok videos that you really think might go viral and actually build influence. Well, there really is only one strategy that has proven to build influence over the last 6, 7, 8 years on YouTube, on social media, and that is by posting house tours. Now, I want to explain why, and that is because it is a simple, repeatable format. There is an unlimited amount of content out there because of how many homes there are. It doesn't have to be a home that's listed, it doesn't have to be a home that's done, new construction, although that may work. You just have to know a friend, know an agent, be an agent with a listing. You're already seeing homes every day, so why not go into a home and record it as a house tour? It's a point of view video that is truly raw, authentic, and evergreen content. Now, I've posted over 1,000 home tours across 2 separate channels, and it has allowed me to live the life that I am currently living, to build an audience of close to 200,000 subscribers, over 1 million followers on social media platforms. And I really want other people in the real estate industry to understand that this is the way to go when it comes to making content without having to actually think about it. You don't have to come up with a script and get all fancy and try to remember what's going on in your neighborhood, hire an entire content team to do it for you. You just find a property that works, that you can walk into, that you're allowed access into, and then you film it and post it with a good packaged thumbnail and title. And once you do this, you have a format that people will look at you as the authority in your market. It's as easy as that. You don't have to think every day, what should I do? I know I have to keep up with the trends, keep up with the times. There are so many people that try to do that now, and to me, it's really just getting cringy. I've been posting real estate content since 2019, so I've seen all the different trends come and go, but the one that stays and the one that will stay is posting house tours, long form, 18 to 26 minute long videos right now is what YouTube is pushing out more than anything. Obviously, the longer, the better. Well, it might not be obvious if you've never posted a YouTube video before, but anyone in the real estate industry, or if you're just a content creator, you can do this. You'd be surprised when you go into the niches or the niches when it comes to people that want to become Airbnb creators, people that are looking into home design, layouts, small rural towns around the country, around the globe. There are so many different people post in different industries posting house tour content and creating a house tour channel that can actually get views and build your following, build your reputation, build your influence, and it doesn't even matter who you are, which is why this is so exciting. And I don't think anyone's ever talked about this, but I am going to now because I am currently in this space. I do this on a daily basis. I get into luxury properties throughout mainly Southern California and Los Angeles, but I know what it takes to build a house tour channel. And so I want to let you guys know that this is the way that you can build influence too without having to really try to understand the content game. And this is the direction that content is currently being headed towards in the next few years, is the raw, authentic, transparent, open, and honest. You want to have a conversation. You're basically having a podcast channel where the house is the guest and you are the host. So then think of the best podcast channel that you watch, whether that's Chris Williamson, Stephen Bartlett, whoever it is. You're watching them for the guest mainly, but then over time you get to learn about them as a person. And when you need to do something that is in regard to them that matters, such as purchase a home if you're a real estate agent, or get in contact with a brand, or just any opportunity that can come through building a house tour channel. I just feel like that has to be known. Maybe you've already tried posting on Instagram, on TikTok, or you're currently posting home tours and not seeing the traction yet. Well, do it repeatedly over time, week by week, month after month, it gets easier and you can do this for years. You can't post those crazy edited Instagram videos for years, and that trend will die very soon. Trust me. Come back to this video once that trend does die and let me know if the house tour trend is still going, because once you build an audience because of the house tours in the area that you make, people will always continue to come back. And it doesn't have to be these fancy luxury homes. It can be in the $200,000 price point. You can do tiny homes. There are whole channels based off of homes that are unique, that are rare. Find a niche that is good for you and then just ride off that wave, whether it's new construction, whether it's maybe homes that are more relatable, homes where someone actually lives in them. It doesn't have to be copying, but use the house as the actual subject, and then you are just guiding the viewer along with you. You make it raw, you make it authentic, kind of like as I am speaking to you right now, trying to explain that this is something nobody really talks about and is kind of gatekept, but I've posted, as I said, hundreds, thousands of home tour videos to where there were a few years I didn't even have to think. I would just show up, film the house, and that's it. I was easily being able to access all these homes because of the connections that I built up over time. People would see my channel and just look at me as an authority in this space, which is incredible. It's coming from a place of no connections in the industry to then everyone is looking at you and the channel that you've built out to be somebody, and you are actually creating a life and a brand, a real personal brand because of your YouTube videos. You can't really do that on Instagram, especially not anymore because of how saturated it is, because of how everyone thinks that they're an Instagram influencer now. It's really going in a weird direction when it comes to Instagram. That's why I took a month off of Instagram, focusing on YouTube, going all in. I've always been all in on YouTube, but the house tour format, that is the most simple way to actually build real influence in the real estate industry in 2026. I promise you guys. So that's all I came here to say on this video. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.